welcome back to my channel. I want to wish you a very, very, very happy new year, and let's have a coffee. We survived 2020. I just wanted to talk to you today just about some little changes that I'm making to my channel. Nothing major, and it's not really changes as such. It's more I'm trying to come up with a routine, I suppose, that works for me, and one that I know I can take forward with me and not get overwhelmed by it. Last year I only started uploading videos in July of 2020, and I only did 4 or 5 of them, and then I got a bit overwhelmed, and obviously the second wave of the lockdown was coming in, and I moved out with my mum and a lot happened, and I just went, no, can't do it anymore. So I think I've been consistently uploading since October, really. That's sort of when I made the decision, okay, let's do this, let's go for it. And since then I have been overwhelmed by the amount of people that have taken the time out to watch my videos, to subscribe to my channel, to chat with me. I adore chatting in the comments. I try and answer all the comments that I can, or that need an answer. Some of them don't need an answer, or don't need me to say anything, but any ones that I do feel I can answer or I need to answer, I will. I try my best, and I love it, especially during lockdown. Lockdown. It's so nice to chat to people and have conversations with people and hear from people from around the world and how things are going with them. And I actually enjoy that whole social side of YouTube as well. Actually, probably more than I do sitting here making videos and talking to myself. But hey ho, that's the way it is. So I've tried to come up with as I said, a routine, a program, schedule, timetable, whatever you want to call it, to sort of help me stay on track in 2021. Ireland has gone back into level 5 lockdown, and they're saying it's even going to get stricter. The schools are due to reopen. They haven't reopened now. They're saying that they're off for another week, and the numbers are going up scarily high. And I have just come back from dropping my mum home after Christmas back down to her house, because to be honest with you, I think she was feeling a bit scared. Not even scared. Scared is probably too strong of a word. She wasn't scared. She was very nervous, because I live in a big town, and as you know, my mum lives quite rural, and the numbers were going up and up. I suppose she feels safe in her area because it's fairly remote, so there's not an awful lot of people. Like, the postman will call up. Her friend who she's bubbling with will call over, and they will social distance. They'll have a cup of coffee, or they mightn't even have a cup of coffee, they might just chat. But I think she likes that it's small, it's controlled, it feels safe to her, and it feels less of a threat. In my house, obviously at the time they were saying schools were going back, and I have 2 children in school. I have Kerry that's out doing a work placement, and I think the level of people, even though they'd be wearing their masks and all precautions would have been taken, obviously Kerry wouldn't have been able to go to work, but the 2 kids, they were still saying, no, schools are still opening. And my mother, I could see the panic nearly coming up on her, because each of my children are in senior cycle. There's 30 in each of their class, well 27, let's say 30 in each of their class. That's 30 households that are all mixing. Carla sent me pictures from his class. The social distancing really isn't happening. And then you'll always get muppets in every walk of life that will be sitting there with them, talking to them, taking off their masks, total disregard that people in the house or in the class may have people in the household that are vulnerable. So you could see that. You could see the anxiety levels going up with my mum. So she made the decision to go home. So I brought her down home. Obviously I've come back. It was probably when I was leaving that it really hit me, because I was trying to stay really upbeat and positive and stuff for my mum, knowing that she was going to be down there and was going to be quite isolated, but it was her choice at the same time, and I have to respect that. But when I was leaving, she was like, yeah, I'll probably see you at Easter. And I was going, yeah, I'll probably see you at Easter. But when I got into the car, I thought to myself, there's no guarantee I'm going to see you at Easter. There's nothing like, I don't know when I'm going to see you again. And that really upset me yesterday because I am an only child. I've no brothers or sisters that could drop in or call down. It's me, and if I don't know when I'm going to see her, I just felt nearly desperate yesterday. I just felt, please come back and just live with me. But yet I have to respect that boundary, that she's like, no, I actually, for herself and her safety, she feels it's safer for her to be in Galway, and I totally respect that. But it still doesn't mean I'm less anxious. I'm quite anxious about it. I'm quite nervous about it. But what can you do? I mean, we can only do our best and get through this. Coming home in the car yesterday, I was on my own, which was nice. I very seldom, normally Hayley is always in the car with me when I go anywhere. But I had time to think. That's what got me thinking about doing a schedule for YouTube and timetable for YouTube. Because last year, because I was so new to it, and I still am, I'm still so new to all this, I found that I would get to Monday and I'd say, oh my God, I need to have a video for tonight. And I was running around trying to record something, and then I was getting so stressed over it. And it was just bizarre. So I decided this year I would make a timetable. And I just really want your guys' feedback on it. And let me know what you think. This is what I think will work for me. Now, I'm not saying I do this for 3 or 4 weeks and then turn around and go, now look, do you know what? It's actually not working, because it's one of those things I don't think we're going to know if it's working or not until we try it for a while and see. I've run it by the kids and they're like, yeah, that sounds doable, but it's not us doing it. And I was going, yeah, I understand that. So I think their sort of take at the end of it was, it sounds like a good plan, but maybe try it for a couple of weeks and see how it works out. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'll give you what I'm thinking, and then maybe in the comments below you'll let me know what you think, if you think it's good, bad, indifferent. So I was thinking on a Monday at 5 o'clock on a Monday evening, my time. So that's about 12 o'clock-ish New York time or Eastern time, or sorry, I don't know time zones very well. I know you're roughly about 5 or 6 hours behind. So I was thinking 5 o'clock on a Monday, I was going to do my food shop, and then, excuse me, and then the meals we'd eaten the previous week. So have a video of like Monday, the dinner plated up to show you, and the food shop that I was after doing that day. I think that would be a nice little video, because then you'd see what I was eating, and I don't have to remember to do it each day. But I do have to remember to do it each day. But I don't have to remember to do it as separate videos, because I think that'd just be dragging it out a bit, wouldn't it? It'd be easier to keep the two of them condensed. So you'd see the new food shop, food we had the following week, and my meal plan then for that week. And then the following week you'll see the meal plan actually made up, the new shop, and the next meal plan. I think that sounds like a plan, and that's what I have in my head. So I think that would be a good one, because normally I do my meal plans up and I do the shopping list. I might do it 2 days in advance or whatever, actually go shopping. So this will give me time to get it all together. So then I was thinking of uploading my next video on a Wednesday at the same time, 5 o'clock. But what I was thinking of doing with the Wednesday is leaving it as an open video. As in, if someone comes on the comments and sees a meal I'm after cooking and goes, oh, I'd love to see, can you do a cook with me for that meal, or can you sit down and answer some questions, or there's nothing requested, and I decide I'm going to rearrange my bedroom, which is something I want to do. I want to rearrange my bedroom, that I could slot it in there, that it's sort of like an open day. So it's just a video that we made that week. As I said, it could be something you guys requested, it could be something that I've just wanted to do, like rearrange my room. It could be a cleaning video, it could be a haul video where I've gone and, I don't know, ordered something or gone up to a shop that's an essential shop because no shop's open. This was the problem I was having. Because obviously we're back in lockdown, all non-essential shops have closed. Everything has closed down until February. and they're saying it could be even extended beyond that. And I was thinking, there is nowhere for me to go. Sorry, my mouth's dry. So last year, before the pandemic hit, so maybe the year before, we would have been a family that went on holidays. We would have gone on trips down, obviously stay at my mum for a couple of weeks, and we would go out and visit islands and do loads of stuff around the coast of Ireland, and we would maybe go on 2 or 3 holidays a year. And all of a sudden that stopped. And when I started my channel, that's what I had in my head that we were going to do, which would do an awful lot of stuff like packing videos, things like that. But I don't have that anymore. I do have a bag I keep packed at all times, but I don't think you'd be interested in seeing that. So yeah, it's a bit, so that's why my choices are sort of gone down. So I was thinking that Wednesday slot, just keep open for whatever takes our fancy that week. If it's a requested video, if it's just something I've done, if I've managed to order off online somewhere and I get a haul in, maybe do that. Like, very open. So it's not going to be a set. Monday is going to be meal plan, meals of the week, and a food shop. So that's on a Monday. Wednesday is our open slot that could be filled with anything really. And then on a Saturday morning, I was thinking of putting up my weekly vlog. I enjoy doing the vlogs because it's nice little snippets of my life throughout the week. But obviously, again, there's not much happening because we're in lockdown. But we'll see how it goes. We can but try, isn't that what they say? So maybe that would just be a little overview of just meals we've eaten, things we've done. I don't know. But yeah, so they were some of the ideas. So that was the timetable I had in my head. So Monday, Wednesday, 5 o'clock in the evening, and a Saturday morning for a vlog. Now, haven't spoke to my girls and haven't spoke to some of you in messages. You were asking me if I'd ever go live and do like a live of an evening so we could all get together and chat, especially during lockdown when it is so hard. I've never done a live in my life. I don't know. Carl says I have all the equipment to do it. I haven't a clue. So if it is something you're interested in, if you'd like to do a live maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, just for us all to be able to get together, have a chat, especially through this lockdown time, and have, I don't know, a space where you could come and just chat. Let me know in the comments, because I'll definitely look into it. It's just when it was said to me first, I was like, oh my god, live. So I can't edit out stuff. It's just live. That sort of scared me a bit. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sort of going, I actually would like to maybe do that. I think I'd like to do it for my own self, because obviously being in the house, there's only so much you talk to your kids. There's only so much you can talk to the four walls about before you start actually beginning to think you're going slightly insane and you need the company of other people. So yeah, or do you know what? Even if there's any ideas for videos that you think you'd like to see me make. Now, okay, let's keep it realistic here. Like, I ain't the world's greatest creator when it comes to videos. But maybe there's some sort of videos you'd like me to make. And I mean, I'm happy to give anything a try. I mean, it is lockdown. It is 2021. So yeah, we do. But if there is anything you'd like, maybe leave it in the comments below. And I can have a read through and we can see. I mean, I'll definitely update you if there's any changes to this, but we'll give it a go. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is my Christmas tree. You see, it's still up. And I know everybody on YouTube and everyone's like, take down your Christmas trees, woohoo. In Ireland, it's a tradition that the Christmas tree stays up until the 6th of January, till a little Christmas, or Women's Christmas it's called. And I've always been told you leave the Christmas tree up to the 6th of January or you bring bad luck for the rest of the year. So do you know what, I ain't risking it. But in Ireland we have a thing called Women's Christmas, Nullig Naman, and it is where the women get to rest after the festive period. So they've been looking after, they've been cooking, they've been cleaning. It's like their day where they just, it's for them. They go usually out, meet friends, call to other women for tea and stuff, and it's just, it sort of marks the end of the festivities. And I know up to, I think, the 90s anyway, schools and stuff always reopened on Little Christmas or the 6th of January, and it was sort of where the mother gets a break or the woman of the house gets a break, and the Christmas decorations don't come down before then, they don't come down after them, they come down on the day. So that's why my Christmas tree will be sticking around until the 6th of January. And talking with the kids last night, I was saying to them, I really hate this time of year when all the Christmas tree lights, everything comes down, because I find January in Ireland, it's colder, it feels darker, it's definitely more stormy than December. And then we take down all the lights and it's like, Jesus, wet black. I need something to keep me going. So Kerry came up with the idea of taking down the big Christmas tree on the 6th and stripping down the little Christmas tree that's up my hall. It's only, I think it's 2 foot, it's tiny. And she was saying, why don't we make the little 2-foot tree, put it in the corner and make it into a seasonal tree? And I was like, what do you mean? So she was showing me some people online had turned like their small tree into, what's the next holiday that's coming up? Valentine's Day. So they do it like a Valentine's Christmas, like Valentine's tree, and they put lights on it and they put all like hearts and mushy stuff for Valentine's. I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day in years. So you know, all mushy stuff. You put that up. And then when Valentine's Day is over, we take all the Valentine's stuff off. And then we're going to put up all the St. Patrick's Day decorations onto it. And then after that takes us into Easter. And then you do it as an Easter tree. And then after that you're into the summer, brighter evenings. You can take it down and you don't feel like you're taking away the only glimpse of happiness with lights that are left. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't know. Kerry was like, yeah, do it. Whatever keeps you happy, ma'am, just do. If that's what makes you happy, having a twinkle tree in the corner of the room. She says, you're in lockdown, who the hell is going to see you? And I thought, yeah, I think I will do that. So that is my plan, is to take down the big Christmas tree on the 6th of January, which actually coincides with being Wednesday. So there, that's my next video, is going to be undecorating with me. And then I'm going to bring in the small Christmas tree. I'm going to put it in the corner, and I am going to try and find some Valentine's decorations and little hearts and just mushy stuff. Put lights back on that tree and do it up for Valentine's Day. I thought it would just be, sorry, I've got my notes in front of me because I'm terrible at forgetting. I'm actually terrible at waffling, because I'd waffle for Ireland and I just get sidetracked. And we could be here tomorrow and I'd be still talking about something. But yeah, so that's my plan. When I take down my Christmas decorations, I'm going to put up my little Christmas tree and decorate it for whatever the next celebration is. So we've got Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. And I think they're all, I actually don't know when Easter is this year. I'll have to look it up. I remember my father years ago now, I mean when I was small, but it stuck in my head. I remember asking my dad, you know, Dad, when's Easter? And I remember the answer he gave me, and I don't know why, he must have given me this answer for years. Because you know the way Easter is a movable feast. So every time I must have asked him, he always gave me the same answer, so it stuck in my head. So I'm going to give you the same answer that he gave me. Easter is the first Sunday after the first full moon after the 21st of March. That's how you work out Easter. Still didn't give me a date, still haven't a clue when it is, because I don't know when the full moons are. But I'll have to, I think that's the rule, for the first Sunday after the first full moon after the 21st of March. Now, I am open to contradiction if you know differently or if I've got that mixed up. That's what's in my head. I remember, yeah, that's the answer I used to get when I used to ask my dad when Easter was. Now I just look it up. I'll have to look it up on the phone somewhere. Anyway, so that's our plans. So I'd just like to say to any new subscriber, and there's been a hell of a lot of new subscribers, I am so overwhelmed. Last year, I think I started off 2020, I think with like 15, 20 subscribers. And I am starting off 2021, as of today, as of now that we speak, with 271 subscribers. So yeah, so I am just totally mind blown at the amount of new subscribers and old subscribers and the people who've stuck around to hear me talk, I mean, and watch my videos. And I humbly thank you from the bottom of my heart. You will never know how much it has meant to me. Yeah, I'm just blown away, and I hope we have many more videos, times, chats in 2021, and I am genuinely excited. I am genuinely looking forward to it. I am overwhelmed, I am humbled, I am totally in shock that people actually come on here and listen to what I have to say, or watch me clean my kitchen, or watch me do my everyday life and find it sort of somewhat interesting, or yeah, it's just mind-blowing. So if you are new here, even if you're old here, if you've been around and we have chatted on many occasions, please continue to put your views or your comments down for me, because I mean, I like answering them. I like chatting. I like chatting on Instagram. The only thing I will say on Instagram, I tend to get very confused because some people will talk to me on YouTube and then they talk to me again on Instagram, but they're different usernames. So they have to sort of remind me who they are on one platform or the other, because yeah, I get confused. It doesn't take a whole lot to get me confused, and it doesn't take a whole lot to really, yeah. So if you're chatting to me, please keep chatting to me. If you're new here, please start chatting to me. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Just, yeah, let's get the conversation going, you know. It's been a hard year, 2020. We've all been through lockdown. And I think it's nice to keep the conversation going in 2021. And I truly do enjoy chatting with you, and I look forward to it, and I set time aside each evening to sit down and talk to you. As I have it on my phone, so sometimes I'll read them, but I'll remember when I come home to answer them if I'm out and about. Yeah, so that's really all I have to say. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Thank you. Remember to say hi, and I look forward to chatting with you down in the comments. So until I talk to you again on Wednesday, remember, we're on our new timetable now. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye bye.